From Pacific to Atlantic, from coastline to coastline, in countries around the world. Now, more than ever, women and men are searching for the fountain of youth, the secrets to younger-looking skin, hair, and of course, the total body. Naturally, American men and women are encouraged to follow the European trends for their needs also. So they begin their beauty regimen with the removal of unwanted body hair with the best, the most efficient, and the most hygienically safe, world-renowned GiGi Honey Epilating System. GiGi Honey Epilating System is used in over 60 countries worldwide. To this day, it is the most successful waxing product in the world. Salons, spa resorts, and professional estheticians throughout the United States have experienced the financial rewards that GiGi Honey hair removal services can bring. For example, the famous Aida Gray Beauty Institute in Beverly Hills, California, will take you there to see just how European products and services are brought to women and men in America.
Follow me.
In order to determine the appropriate wax service and correct wax product for the skin type, a client consultation is necessary.
Since this is your first waxing service, I would like to ask you some questions about your skin and your current hair removal techniques. How do you remove your hair?
Currently, I'm shaving every 2 days. My hair is very dark and it grows back very quickly. My skin is not sensitive. However, I am a little concerned about the pain I hear associated with waxing.
Not necessarily to be concerned about the pain. With GiGi's special honey blend wax, the waxing process is much less painful, and this is because the wax is much milder.
Great.
So we will have today a full leg wax, right?
Right.
What about your bikini area?
That too.
Would you like to wax it today? For the bikini area, GiGi designed these special disposable bikini panties that I would like you to wear while we are waxing the bikini area.
Thank you.
And what about the hair on your arms?
I dislike the hair on my arms very much, especially when I'm wearing short sleeve clothing. I've tried bleaching, it doesn't seem to work, and the depilatory foams and creams, they either take way too long or they irritate my skin.
So we will have a full arm wax today as well.
Yes, please.
Talking about the arms, what about the hair under your arms?
That's what grows the fastest.
Do you complain about red bumps after shaving?
Yes.
So that means you have a sensitive skin. And in this case, we will use our special cream wax designed for sensitive skin. And at home, you will use this, our slow grow lotion after the waxing that will retard the hair growth. And you will see, come back and see me in another 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, great. With my busy schedule, I want to eliminate shaving as much as possible.
Let's take a closer look at GiGi Honey and the body hair removal services. Before touching the client's skin, make sure to use the GiGi hand sanitizer. This product sanitizes the hands without leaving sticky or greasy residue on the hands. The first step in the leg hair removal procedure is to see how much hair there is to be removed and the direction of the hair growth. Next, cleanse the area to be removed with Pre-Hun Skin Cleanser. This product is designed to remove the natural skin oils from the skin and hair. It encourages the hair to become upright off the skin and easier to remove. Use the pre-epilating dusting powder on the entire area to be removed. This powder is specially designed to protect the skin from the honey and to remove moisture from the area to be epilated. This makes the epilating service more comfortable for your client. Each GiGi warmer has a temperature control, so you can adjust the temperature of your GiGi Honey accordingly. You can test the temperature of the product by placing a small amount on the inside of your wrist. Once a comfortable temperature has been established, you can begin your epilating service. GiGi All-Purpose Honey is a light, spreadable consistency, very easy to work with. The special honey blend makes all-purpose honey the most comfortable wax for the client. Apply long strokes of GiGi All-Purpose Honey from the knee toward the ankle, in the direction of the hair growth, one section at a time. Immediately place a long muslin strip on the honey and rub your hand along the muslin. Hold the skin taut, firmly grip the bottom of the muslin, and quickly lift in a forward motion in the opposite direction of the hair growth. Remember, never apply over an area previously epilated. Hair-free skin that has already been epilated can become bruised. Continue these application steps throughout the lower leg area. The knee is bent to create a firm surface and allow the hair to stand away from the skin. GiGi All-Purpose Honey is applied to the knee in small sections, one section at a time, and removed in the opposite direction of the hair growth with small muslin strips. The hair on the upper leg is removed in the same way. Long strokes of all-purpose honey are placed from the hip to the knee. The muslin is applied in the same direction of the hair growth and quickly removed in the opposite direction of the hair growth. After all hair removal has taken place, apply wax off to the entire leg. This product will immediately smooth and remove any sticky residue. Last, apply Slow Grow to retard growth for a longer period of time. This product is a great retail product for clients to use at home every day. Let's recap the full leg epilating procedure. The client consultation showed that the hassles of shaving are a concern of the client with a hectic schedule. She decided that a full leg hair removal service was the solution. The temperature of the GiGi All-Purpose Honey always needs to be checked by applying a small amount on the inside of the wrist. The two most important preliminary steps of GiGi epilation are: 1. Cleanse the skin with pre-hun cleanser, and 2. Apply the pre-epilating dusting powder. Remember to always use hand sanitizer before beginning the epilation service. The full leg hair removal begins with the lower leg. Individual sections are applied in the direction of the hair growth. Muslin is applied and secured by rubbing the hand downward on the muslin and quickly removing the muslin in the opposite direction. Apply pressure to the freshly epilated area with your hand to reduce sensitivity. The upper leg is completed in the same way. The knee is bent and small sections are applied and removed. Never reapply to an area that has just been epilated. Pulling product and muslin off hair-free skin can cause damage to the skin. After all hair removal, apply wax off to remove any lingering residue that may be left on the skin, causing a sticky feeling. If the client has very sensitive skin, it might be necessary to follow up with an application of after-wax cooling gel. Finally, apply Slow Grow to help retard hair growth for an extended period of time, and make sure the client takes a bottle of Slow Grow home to use daily after bathing. The average charge for a full leg epilation is $40. With only 4 clients per week for 50 weeks, you will generate an extra $8,000 per year. The bikini hair removal service requires removal of the hair on the panty line and inside the leg. The client should be given a GiGi disposable bikini. We suggest using GiGi cream wax, designed for sensitive skin. Before starting the service, hand sanitize with GiGi hand sanitizer. It is important that the client relax the legs into the bikini waxing position. Place the client in position 1. The The legs are slightly spread apart. One leg is slightly bent at the knee, with the foot resting against the other leg. Apply the pre-hun cleanser to the panty line area and the area on the high inner thigh. Next, apply the pre-epilating dusting powder. The cream wax is applied in a downward movement The client may assist in holding back the bikini panty and pulling her skin taut as the esthetician quickly removes the muslin. The leg is then bent up to the chest and the client grips her leg just below the knee. This position will allow hair removal in the high inner thigh bikini line area. After all hair is removed, apply wax off to ensure all wax residue is removed. Then apply after wax cooling gel and finish with slow grow to retard hair growth. The cooling gel will soothe and calm the skin. Almost every client is somewhat sensitive after a bikini epilating service. Let's review the bikini hair removal service. GiGi has the most successful cream wax designed specifically for sensitive skin. GiGi cream wax is excellent for bikini hair removal. Remember to test the temperature of the wax and to hand sanitize with GiGi hand sanitizer. Offer the client one of the GiGi disposable bikinis for this service. The client must relax into the bikini hair removal positions. Position 1, removes the hair in front of the panty line. Position 2, removes the hair in the high inner thigh. The two most important preliminary steps of GiGi epilation are 1. Cleanse the skin with pre-hun cleanser, and 2. Apply the pre-epilating dusting powder. Individual sections are applied in the direction of the hair growth. Muslin is applied and secured by rubbing the hand downward on the muslin and quickly removing the muslin in the opposite direction. Ensure that all sticky wax residue has been eliminated by using wax off. Use the GiGi After Wax Cooling Gel to soothe and calm the sensitive skin in this area. Use the Slow Grow to retard regrowth of the hair. Remember, this is a product your client can use at home. The average charge for a bikini waxing service is $15. With only 4 clients a week for 50 weeks, the extra income generated is $3,000. Let's look at the opportunities of arm hair removal. Remember to look carefully at the directional growth of the hair on the arms and remove it in sections as wide as the large muslin strips. The lower arm usually has more hair and grows in a downward direction. Generally, there is less hair on the upper arm and it also grows in a downward direction. The esthetician may make the choice to use GiGi Gold all-purpose formula. The GiGi Gold honey is a thinner consistency and spreads a lighter film of honey on the arm hair. It is great for removing sparse amounts of hair. Hand sanitize with GiGi hand sanitizer. The arm is fully cleansed with pre-hun cleanser. Next, apply the pre-epilating dusting powder. Using a large spatula, GiGi Gold honey is applied in sections as wide as the large muslin strips, starting from the wrist and working toward the elbow. After each muslin strip is removed, apply pressure with your hand against the skin for a few seconds. This helps reduce sensitivity to the area. Let's review the full arm hair removal service. Identify the amount of hair and the type of hair on the arms to see if the service can be done with GiGi All-Purpose Honey or if the GiGi Gold Honey is the better choice for removal of sparse hair on the arms. Remember to hand sanitize with GiGi hand sanitizer and check the temperature of the honey by applying a small amount to the wrist. Apply pre-hun cleanser and pre-epilating dusting powder in the same direction. These two steps are essential to the GiGi epilating technique. Always start at the wrist, applying the honey in sections as wide as the large muslin strips. Remove them in the opposite direction of the hair growth, repeating the application and removal to the elbow. For the full arm wax removal, continue the application above the elbow to the shoulder. After all hair removal is completed, use wax off and after wax cooling gel if necessary. Always apply slow grow and suggest to the client that she continue to receive the benefits of using this product at home. The average charge for a full arm epilation is $25. With only 4 clients per week for 50 weeks per year, the additional revenue generated is $5,000. The average price for a half-arm service is $15. Calculated the same way, will return $3,000 per year. The underarm area is generally a sensitive area. Always check the temperature of the wax by testing it on the wrist. And don't forget to hand sanitize with GiGi hand sanitizer. Cleanse well with pre-hun cleanser, making sure that the area is dry before applying the pre-epilating dusting powder. Many times the hair separates from the center, growing upward and downward. Have the client extend her arm over her head and tuck her hand under her head. The client can assist by pulling her breast taut with her other hand. Apply a small amount of wax to the hair growing in the upward direction and remove it. Apply a small amount to the hair growing in the downward direction and remove it. Wax off is essential to this service, as well as after wax cooling gel. Apply slow grow to the area and finish the service with an application of pre-epilating dusting powder. This is done for comfort in this area due to the arm being bent all the time. Also, inform your client not to put deodorant on right away. Most deodorants contain ingredients that can irritate this area. Let's recap the underarm hair removal procedure. Many times the client is booked for one service and will accept the opportunity for an additional service based on the client consultation. Our client was not aware of the underarm hair removal service until the consultation. This client wants to eliminate as much shaving as possible. Before starting the service, use hand sanitizer and always use the 2 preparatory steps before waxing: pre-hun cleanser and pre-epilating dusting powder. The removal steps are determined by the growth pattern of the underarm hair. Wax off and after wax cooling gel are very important to this service. We suggest that the area be powdered with pre-epilating dusting powder after all lotions are applied, and that the client is informed not to use deodorant right after the service. The average charge for an underarm service is $15. With 4 clients a week, for 50 weeks, the additional income is $3,000. Let's review the total additional yearly income potential with the leg, bikini, arm, and underarm hair removal services. With only 4 clients per week for 50 weeks, the additional income is $19,000. The investment of a Pro 1 kit is $120. A small price to pay to get you started toward a return of nearly $30,000 in yearly income. Everything you need to begin quality waxing services is in the GiGi Pro 1 kit. If you anticipate doing a lot of waxing services, you will need the Deluxe Double Warmer, all-purpose honey, and cream wax for sensitive skin. GiGi also has special wax for facial hair removal. Surgicloth and muslin is available in pre-cut strips with spatulas of all sizes, or you may want to purchase a roll of muslin and cut strips to your own needs. The GiGi Mini Pro Kit has an Econo Warmer for a 14-ounce can of wax, and all the spatulas, muslin, and lotions that will get you started for a minimal investment. Facial hair removal services are the most frequently requested services. Simply redefining the hair in a client's eyebrows can make a big difference in the appearance of a client. The most important issue with facial hair removal is whether the client uses Retin-A, in which case GiGi Laboratories does not encourage hair removal on skin treated with Retin-A. GiGi Laboratories suggests that as a professional, always take precaution and consult your client prior to a facial hair removal service. Let's take a closer look at facial hair removal services. By placing a small spatula from the inner corner of the eye to the brow, you can identify the hair to be removed between the brows. By placing the spatula from the outer corner of the eye to the brow, you can see where you want the brow to end. Check the directional growth in the brow. Determine how much hair to remove beneath the brow line. Cleanse with pre-Hun cleanser and apply pre-epilating dusting powder. Using a small spatula, apply GiGi facial wax to the center area between the brows. Hold the skin taut and pull the small muslin strip in the opposite direction of the hair growth. Using a small spatula, apply GiGi facial wax beneath the brow line. Use small muslin to remove this hair. Remember, do not epilate over already epilated skin. The skin may become bruised. Using tweezers with pointed tips, quickly remove any tiny hairs still left behind. The lip hair removal service is simple and quick. Check the directional growth. Usually the hair grows outward from the center of the lip to the corner. It grows in a downward direction around the corner of the mouth. Cleanse with pre-Hun cleanser and apply pre-epilating dusting powder. Using a small spatula, place a thin line of facial wax from the center of the lip across the top of the lip. Use a small muslin strip and remove in the opposite direction. Place a small amount of facial wax on the corner of the mouth in a downward movement. Use a small muslin strip and remove with an upward movement. Apply wax off to remove any sticky wax feeling, and antiseptic lotion to cool the skin in the freshly epilated area. Apply benzocaine lotion to the skin. The calamide ingredient will soothe and reduce redness. Makeup can be applied right after benzocaine lotion as well. The majority of all hair removal services are done on the face. This is partially due to the fact that facial hair removal services can be done right at the hairstyling chair. Many hairstylists generate an additional $10,000 to $15,000 a year in facial hair removal services. Always remember to use GiGi hand sanitizer before starting a hair removal service. After cleansing with pre-Hun cleanser and dusting the face with pre-epilating powder, the stylist carefully applies the GiGi facial honey to the sides of the client's face, removing with small muslin strips. After all facial epilation is completed, antiseptic lotion is applied to soothe and cool the freshly epilated area. Benzocaine lotion is then applied. The soothing properties of the calamide ingredient reduce the redness and freckling. The client can also apply makeup directly over the benzocaine lotion. The stylist should suggest that the client take home Slow Grow to retard hair growth for an extended period of time. The GiGi Facial Honey Hair Removal Kit contains an 8-ounce warmer and 8 ounces of GiGi Facial Honey, 2-ounce sizes of pre-Hun, antiseptic lotion, benzocaine lotion, SureClean for quick wax cleanup, and Slow Grow. A few collars, small spatulas, and small muslin are also included. This stylist has chosen to add an 8-ounce pre-epilating powder, an 8-ounce wax-off, and petite spatulas for her product needs. It is easy to see how a stylist or an esthetician could generate $10,000 in additional income from simple facial hair removal services. Let me show you how. The average cost of an eyebrow waxing service is $10. If you do 4 clients a week, based on 50 weeks per year, the additional income is $2,000. The average cost of a lip waxing service is also $10. If you do 4 clients a week for 50 weeks, you have another $2,000 per year. The average price for a hairline removal service is $7.50, which will return $1,500 based on 4 clients per week, 50 weeks per year. Many clients like having a chin waxing service averaging $7.50. Again, with only 4 services per week, 50 weeks per year will bring an additional $1,500 a year in additional revenues. Hair removal on the sides of the face and cheek area averages $10 per service. Again, with 4 clients per week, 50 weeks per year, an additional $2,000 in revenue is generated. The average charge for a full face waxing is usually $25. With 4 of these services a week, 50 weeks per year, the income is $5,000. The total additional income generated from simple facial hair removal services from only a few clients a week every year is well over $10,000. Think of the thousands of dollars that can be generated from facial waxing services with GiGi Honey Wax. If you are a professional hairstylist, your investment in a GiGi Facial Honey Hair Removal Kit and a few additional GiGi professional-sized products is less than $50. Not much of an investment for over $10,000 in additional revenues. Epilating services are not only for women. There are many men who receive back and shoulder waxing services as well. Some men who are active find the hair on their bodies to be uncomfortable, especially if the hair is thick. Some men just prefer a fresh, cleaner feeling of smooth skin. Let's drop in on a client consultation with a male client to see just what men are looking for in a back waxing service.
There are certain things I need to talk to you about concerning your back waxing service.
Good.
Most of the time the hair on the back it's longer and we have to trim it to a waxable length before we are proceeding with the waxing. At the same time, it's very, very important to determine the direction the hair is growing in order to know what way to remove the hair. When the hair is growing in one direction, the removal is easy. All the hair in one direction. But most of the time, on the man back, the hair is growing different directions. So it's very important for us to determine the direction the hair is growing in order to know the direction we remove the hair.
I understand that. Well, what about the hair on my shoulder? I'm kind of concerned about that.
The shoulder hair is always included in the back hair waxing.
That's great.
And I see you have such quite a coarse hair on your neckline.
Yeah, that does grow there.
It will be easy to wax the hairline and while you're having your haircut, and this way we eliminate the shaving between the haircuts. This will give you a clean look all the time between the haircuts.
Good.
And I will suggest for a cleaner, well-groomed look to wax the hair between your brows.
Okay.
So, okay, Thomas, let's get started.
Okay.
Here we can see that the hair growth pattern of the hair varies. The lower back grows upward and outward. The shoulder grows inward toward the neck. Every section must be removed in the direction in which the hair grows. The hair has also been cut down to a more comfortable length for hair removal. Before the service, use GiGi hand sanitizer. Cleanse the entire back area with pre-Hun cleanser. Follow with pre-epilation dusting powder. Start the epilation from the outer perimeter of the back. Apply GiGi all-purpose honey in sections as wide as the large muslin strips. It is important to hold the skin taut while removing the muslin. Continue the applications across the top to the shoulder, following the growth patterns on the back. The shoulder area is usually done as a part of the full back epilation service. The male client will appreciate knowing that the hair that will grow back is weaker and easier to epilate every time after. Once the back and shoulders are completed, apply wax off to remove any lingering honey residue. Next, apply After Wax Cooling Gel. This product reduces the spots of redness called freckling. This is the body's natural reaction to the hair being removed so quickly. Last, apply Slow Grow and instruct your client to use Slow Grow at home. Let's review the back epilation procedure for men. In the client consultation, we learned that the basic reason why men want hair removal is for a fresher, cooler, more comfortable feeling. There is reassurance that the shoulder will be done as a part of the full back epilation service. Observe the hair growth patterns on the entire back and shoulder area. If necessary, pre-cut the hair to a more comfortable, removable length. The thickness and the texture of the hair will determine the choice of GiGi honey to use. Sanitize the hands before beginning the epilation service. Apply pre-hand cleanser and pre-epilating dusting powder to the entire back and shoulder area. Test the temperature of the GiGi honey by placing a small amount on the inner side of the wrist. Start the hair removal on the outer perimeter of the back, epilating inward and across the top and onto the shoulder, following the hair growth direction. Hold the skin very taut when removing the muslin. Apply wax off to remove any sticky honey residue. Apply after wax cooling gel to soothe and calm the skin. This will assist in reducing the redness and the freckling that may occur. Last, apply Slow Grow and make sure the client is aware that he can enjoy the benefits of retarding hair growth by using Slow Grow at home. Advise the client to use a GiGi loofah sponge while bathing at home to help exfoliate the skin on the back. The average charge for a back hair removal service is generally $45. With only 4 clients a week for 50 weeks, $9,000 in revenues can be generated in 1 year. At the end of the day, GiGi makes cleanup a snap. First, turn off your GiGi warmer. Remove the honey from the warmer by grasping both sides of the wax collar. Place a small amount of SureClean on a towel and wipe out the warmer. GiGi SureClean is specially designed to remove wax and GiGi honey deposits from surfaces other than the skin. SureClean makes any wax spill an easy cleanup. Remove the soiled collar by tearing it and lifting it away. Replace it with a fresh collar. Place the lid on the warmer and you're ready for another day of GiGi epilation. GiGi offers the client the best in facial sponges, total body cleansing sea sponges, and exfoliating loofahs. The sponges and loofahs prevent ingrown hair and help keep the skin smooth. The vast array of sponges consists of facial sponges, facial sea sponges, facial loofah discs, body cleansing sea sponges, and body cleansing and exfoliating loofahs. Encourage the client to use the sponges and loofahs at home along with GiGi Slow Grow lotion. Your clients will enjoy the hair-free, carefree lifestyle you have given them with GiGi Epilation Services. Contact your GiGi Honey representative today and begin to experience the personal and financial rewards that the GiGi Epilation system can bring.